How to believe in yourself and trust the universe. Big question, right? But we are the universe. We're not separate from the universe. We're a little slice of the universe, aren't we? So, in trusting ourselves, we trust the universe, and vice versa. In trusting the universe, we trust ourselves. It's about thinning that line of separateness in us, which we call the ego. Every time we notice the ego's acts, for example, doubt, fear, the ego coming in, we notice that it takes us away from the universe. It creates that form of separation, doesn't it? And through doubt, through fear, we don't act. We don't act on our passions. We don't create the lives that we want to do. So it can be very key and very profitable monetarily, as well as emotionally, for us to trust ourselves and the universe simultaneously. This is just a really short video, a short message, because I'm learning right now in my life, and I hope this resonates with you, that trusting the universe and believing in yourself is all about trusting every single decision, movement, act, thought that you have. It doesn't mean necessarily that if a negative thought comes, we have to believe that I'm negative, the universe is negative. But trust that every thought has a meaning for you. It has a lesson for you in it. For example, if it's a negative thought, perhaps we realize that doubtful thought is the ego, right? And that it's creating this negative separate self inside of us. It's not allowing us to fully connect with the universe as the expansive awareness that we and it are. Because it creates this separate identity, doesn't it? What we call the ego. This separate sense of self, this little I, rather than the big I that witnesses it. That the little I is encompassed in. Trusting every single decision that we can make will help us believe in ourselves and trust the universe. This is just a lesson I'm learning. Every decision you make, because as soon as we have that guilt afterwards, let's say we make a decision and we don't know whether it was the right decision, and we have this little bit of guilt in the back of the mind, that's the ego, isn't it? It's so clear that that's that little teaser in the mind to try and separate us from the feeling experience of the universe that we are. Our little slice of the universe, of course, within us. But that is also all pervading of this body. We're talking about a feeling sense here, aren't we? So we trust our decisions, every single decision that we make, because even if it is a negative decision, without doubt, even if it is a negative decision, we'll learn from it, won't we? Of course we'll learn from it. Life will let us know that we are probably wrong there, and life will correct you. But in trusting that decision, in the first point of instance, we've carried on that positive feeling state. We've not created doubt inside of us. Oh, was that the right decision? Doesn't matter. Just trust it. And if it was the wrong decision, we don't need to create doubt in ourselves, because the universe will let us know. The only thing stopping us from trusting the universe and believing in ourselves is this inner perfectionist that wants to be right all the time and has this constant, I need to be right, I need to be perfect, I never want to let anybody down. Well, it doesn't work like that. Life is here for mistakes to be made, and we make mistakes, and it helps us trust ourselves because we make less and less. Or we make subtler and subtler mistakes, mistakes that other people can't necessarily see, but we'll see, because we are the one holding ourselves accountable. We're the one witnessing this whole journey inside of ourselves, right? Trust in every decision that you make, and trust that life will correct you. We don't have to self-correct, meaning with doubt, with guilt, with shame, because that's negativity and it doesn't breed confidence in ourselves. Trust every decision you make. Trust every word you speak, all of it. Because even if it is something that's wrong or that somebody else doesn't like, they'll let you know. Now, just because they've said they don't like it doesn't necessarily mean it was wrong. So don't go into guilt, don't go into shame. Trust it. It doesn't have to make you a nasty person, It's good to see the difference. But trust it. And if afterwards there's an intuitive knowing, oh actually I probably wasn't my best self right there when I said that, then you've learned. But you don't have to doubt yourself, because yourself is the one that's doing this, that's going through this learning journey. It doesn't have to be perfect. But don't doubt yourself. Well, you can, it's up to you, but I know that it never worked for me. I'm learning to trust every single decision I make. And then, you know, it breeds a huge amount of self-confidence. You're not thinking about what other people think about you, because you're just being you. Every word spoken is exactly what was meant to be spoken at that moment for you. That's trust, that's confidence, that's believing in the universe, and it doesn't make you a nasty person, because you're not going to say anything nasty. And if you do, then it's another thing to be learned. But it's building that self-trust by trusting in every decision, every word, every moment, that that was exactly the right thing to happen in that moment. That word was perfectly exactly who I was meant to be right now. That word was meant for that person, for this guy, for my state of being. That's how we trust, from my perspective, the universe, and believe in ourselves. Down below is a free guided meditation that will help you connect to your little slice of the universe inside of you. It will create an awareness, a nice feeling state, detoxify, energize and oxygenate your body with a breathing practice down below. It's free. You can sign up, but it's free. You have to sign up, sorry, but it's free. And of course down below there's an awakening group, a sangha for people that are going through an awakening process that don't have anybody to talk to on the journey. If you want a support network, it's free, it's private in the Facebook group, in a Facebook group. I'll never charge you for it, it will always be free, and you can connect with like-minded individuals there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please trust yourself, please trust every decision that you make. If you screw up, be open to admitting it, but don't doubt yourself, because that is a serious roadblock along the awakening journey, and it only hurts your self-esteem and your self-confidence. You're not the person of the past. You don't need to constantly be watching, am I being right, am I being wrong? You don't have to please others. If you do, notice that you're doing it. Just have the confidence to know that in every moment, every action, every word, every feeling inside of you is meant to be there. So say it, do it, be it, live it, trust it. And watch the universe as you show the universe inside of you that much trust, how much it will trust you. That brings belief, that brings confidence, and it makes you quite a rich person. Not just feeling wise, but it will take you very far in life, because it's beginning to do that for me. Thanks for watching. Have a nice video. Video? I've lost it. Have a nice day.